Hello everyone, I'm back today with another video. Today's video is going to be a question and answer video, which I should have done a long time ago. It should have been one of the first videos I would have posted on YouTube, but being new to YouTube, I didn't think of doing that video, so I'm gonna go ahead and do one today. Now, I've met a new friend out here, which is really good for me because it's nice to have a friend that you can go visit. She can visit you. You can do movie nights. You can do makeovers. You can do shopping, numerous things. So I was happy to meet her, and they are only out here in the spring and summer, and they're away in the winter. They do come here like a couple times in the winter to do ice fishing, but they're not out here a lot in winter time. So I was talking to her and I was telling her that I do the YouTubing, and I was telling her that I've been running out of ideas on what videos to do. So she suggested that I do the question and answer because it seems to be a popular video that a lot of people do when it's like getting to know them. So she texted me some questions. I wouldn't be reading all of them, obviously, because it's going to be too long of a video. It still might turn out to be a lengthy video, just warning you guys. Because as I answer, I'm going to make some explanations as well as to why I chose that answer and stuff like that. So just excuse my background today. I'm actually posting this or filming this video in our guest bedroom. It's also used as our computer room. We've got computer, printer, our binoculars and stuff like that, and on the bookshelf it's a total disaster with a lot of papers and junk and some trophies on the top that my fiance had won in a pool tournament because he's really good at pool. We have a huge pool table downstairs and he practices when he's home because in case guests come, he wants to be able to play and stuff. I don't play pool. He tried to teach me a couple times, but it's kind of difficult when it comes to a certain point or whatever you want to say. But I don't play, but he plays. So anyway, that's where I'm going to be filming today. So I've got the text on my phone here, and I'm going to go ahead and read you the first question that she sent. So it says, "Where are you from?" So I'm from a country called Guyana. So sometimes when I say it, it sounds like I'm saying Ghana, which is spelled Ghana, which is an African country. And my country is actually in South America. So if you know about Venezuela and Brazil and those other countries, you will know South America. Sometimes South America gets confused with South Africa because people seem to hear something else when you say that. But South Africa is not in South America. So that's a whole different place altogether. So my country was once ruled by the British, long, long time ago, not when I was born. And that is why our official language is English, which we speak, right? And we do have our native people, like how Canada has natives, America has natives. So they speak their own language, but they speak really good English as well. So British Guyana was what we were called long time ago. Like I said, that is why we have that official language as English. We learn French, Spanish in schools, in high school. Depends on which school you go to. There's also institutions that teach Portuguese if you want to learn that. So there is a lot of Spanish speaking countries in South America, but there's also a few that speak only English. Of course, their accent is slightly different. You would hear some of the countries being termed as West Indians or Caribbean. So people take trips to the Caribbean. So the cruise goes to like different countries in the Caribbean, and they end up at countries that speak Spanish, or they speak Portuguese, or they speak English, or there is one that has Dutch. There is another one that speaks French as well. So it's a lot of different countries make up that South America. So if you ever go on a map or Google it, you will see it's like different people. So that is where I am from, and I was born there. And so the next question is, where do you live now? So I'm actually living in Canada. I came here in 2008. So yeah, so that is when I moved here in October of 2008. And she's asking, what do you like about Canada? So what I like about Canada is it's a lot of opportunities, like opportunities that I don't have back home, and I think that is one of the reasons why a lot of people migrate to North America, because they don't have the same opportunities or benefits in their own country. Don't get me wrong, I will always love my country because that's where I was born, but you tend to adjust when you move, and you move because you want a better life. Basically, you want a better life for yourself, for your family, for if you're gonna have kids, you want to have a better life for them. So what I like is that there's a lot of opportunities, like say if you're a low income worker, like you're not making a lot of a big salary, so to speak. um you can have low income housing, meaning the government can find you a home. It will not be in the best of cities or areas, but it will be something that you can afford to pay. There is also disability, like if you get injured, you can also get some money coming back from the government. It wouldn't be a lot. Or if you, let's say you move somewhere and you're not working, like you can't find a job, then you can submit these forms. The government can help you with that. They don't help you forever, but they do it for a certain time until you can find a job, and then they stop paying you that money. Also, when I was working in retail, come January, that is when retail is pretty slow. So they cut your hours back a lot, and you probably might only do 3 days a week or 15 hours a week. What you can do is, even if you want, the government can pay you something, and people use that to study. Like they will say, well, the hours are cut now, I'm only getting 15 hours, so the government pays them a small amount of what they were making, or what, I don't know how it's calculated. But you can in turn go to school for the rest of the week or whatever, and you're still gonna get money coming in. So that's another good feature. Other things like doing your taxes, like if you're a low income worker, they have volunteer groups that do taxes for free if you're making below a certain amount per year. So yeah, that's another good feature. You don't have to pay to get the taxes done. For seniors, there is a discount on their bus passes. I think students get that as well. When I was going swimming, I was going to swimming classes. There is a reduction on the pass that you have to use to go there. I was getting a really good reduction on it. So that's another good thing for like recreational stuff. You get a reduction. So it's really good for opportunities. You go to the doctor, you don't pay to see the doctor, but you pay for your medication. Of course, if you've got insurance, it covers maybe a half of it or whatever, and dental as well. But back home, you do pay to see a doctor. I don't know if that's changed now, but like I said, there's many opportunities. I'm pretty sure there's things that I don't know of or haven't heard of yet. So that's just some of them I've listed there for you guys. The next one would be, let's see. So that was what did I like about Canada. That's one that I just did. And she's asking if I have any pet peeve. So I don't like people who lie, and I've got a couple of them. I don't like liars because if I catch you lying one time, chances are I will never trust anything you say again. So I don't like that. I like straight up honest people. If you're not going to be honest with me, then, you know, get going, because I don't like dishonesty at all. To look me in the eye and lie, so I don't like that. I don't like being late. So I like to be early or right on time, never late. I don't like that because I don't like to make a grand entrance anywhere I go. It depends if it's a party you're going to or something, then I wouldn't really be on time, but if it's like for work or an appointment, like when I go see my doctor, I'm always there early and they always fit me in before my appointment time. Why? Because I'm there early. So when you're early, it's better, right? You know what they say, the early bird catches the worm. So I like to be the early bird all the time. So that was one other question, and what do you do on a rainy day? So on a rainy day, I like to be indoors, of course. I like to watch TV and just put a blanket on my chair and recline it back and watch TV. Or I do baking, like when we had those couple rainy days here, we baked that blueberry pie. So yeah, so just watch a movie or play a game or something. So there isn't much else you can do unless you've got work to be done at home, right? So yeah, so that is what I like to do on a rainy day, especially if I'm by myself. So okay, and favorite color. So I don't just have one favorite color, I have lots. I like red, I like pink. What else do I like? Red, pink, purple, and some mixture colors. Like they're a mixture of different colors. Like I like turquoise, I like fuchsia, I like what's the other colors? Aquamarine. So I think they're made up of different colors. I can be wrong, but yeah. So my main colors would be red, pink, purple. So that's the colors, my main colors, and I tend to like go for bright colors or bold colors because I think they look better on me and I like the way they look. So what is your favorite food? So I love Chinese food. Even back home I like the Chinese food. Now I had to really adjust to the food here because it's a different taste. The spices are different, obviously, so the taste is not the same. It took me a really long time to adjust to some of the food and the taste and stuff. But I like Chinese food. I like, we call it a beef dip. Some of you might know it, some of you might not. It's like Subway bread with some roast beef. They shred the roast beef really thin, and it's in there, and they cut it in half, and then you get a gravy on, not a gravy, a sauce or something like that, a dipping sauce for the sandwich. And on the side, you can order a salad or French fries. I usually order the French fries with gravy. So they call it a beef dip. So I really like that. And I like my Chinese food. Occasionally steak is good because there's a really good steak place in Edmonton. It's called Earl's and they do a really good steak there. So we go there once in a while, not too much because we cook steaks at home. Okay, and your favorite makeup brand? I would have to say mine is Lancome because I've tried quite a few of the Lancome products. I like the smell. Their skincare I find is pretty good. It's a bit pricey, but I like it. I've gotten quite a few of those for Christmas. One time they were giving away a lot of stuff, and I really like it. Right now I'm using a Lancome face wash, and I love it. It smells really nice. So yeah, I've used their skincare too, and I really like the results of that. Okay, so um, I'll see if I can read them all. I don't know as yet. We'll see. What is your favorite season? So I don't know if I which season I really like because there is always something about it that I don't like. Like spring is can be pretty rainy, but on a positive note there, it can be warm some days, which means that summer is coming. Summer some days can be really hot. Fall is cool, so your body has to adjust again to that coolness. Winter is cold with too much snow and ice, and I don't like ice because I had a fall once and I just cried all the way home. I think it was my first winter here. I said, look, you know what? I'm jumping on the first plane back home, but then I said, you know what? It has happened to lots of people at some point, not only me, so I wouldn't just give up that easily, and I'm glad. I when it's icy, I put the grips on my shoes and I take my dog for a walk, not a big deal. Some days I'm scared of it though because you can break or injure yourself if you fall, right? And nobody's really out here if something should happen to me. Like I can crawl to their door and beg them to call the ambulance or take me to the hospital or whatever because nobody's here. So I tend to be really, really cautious when I'm walking in the winter time. It takes getting used to all again. Fall can be really pretty because the leaves are changing. It gets really yellow and it looks really nice. I just don't like when it starts to fall on the ground and the trees look ugly and bare. But sometimes it's really nice to look at. Like if you go on a drive, it looks nice. Summer is nice because everything comes up green. There's colorful flowers everywhere. So there's things I like about them and things I don't like, so I don't really know which is my favorite season. I think I'm still trying to determine that, so I guess I'll know sometime, I don't know when, but I'm still getting used to the climate after all these years, so I wouldn't say which one I like better right now. Okay, and what are you currently watching on TV? I watch a lot of movies. Like I said, I like scary movies or thriller movies. What else? I'm watching My Young and the Restless. I used to watch that back home, so I even record it because then I can be doing something else at that time. So I watched that. I watched Extant with Halle Berry, which is pretty good. The first season was good. This is the second season and it's really good as well. So, and there are two other series that I'm waiting for and I hope they do come back in the fall. I don't know if I'll have to set up my PVR to record it or if it's gonna do it. That one was Secrets and Lies. The other one is The Return. So I'm really into those. The Secrets and Lies. It's like these murder cases, and they try to solve it, to like find a killer and stuff. The Return is like these people, they die and they come back, but they don't have any memory that they had died. So that's kind of nice as well. It's more up my alley, I would say. So that's what I'm currently looking at. I look at a lot of Law and Order reruns. I know it's a lot of old stuff, but sometimes they do have the new ones as well. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I look at a lot of food shows. Like I look at the Food Channel. There is Chop Canada, which I like to look at. Then Rachel Ray has one with kids baking and stuff. It's really a good show. These kids are so young, but they're so talented in the kitchen. It's amazing. Then there is Diners, Dive-Ins, and Drives or something like that. I like that one as well, where he visits these restaurants in America, in Canada, and they show him how they make these food. Like they will pick some things off their menu and show him how they make it and stuff like that. It's pretty good. I like to watch that one too. Okay, so if you were stuck on an island, what makeup would you want to have? So, what makeup would I like? I would like to have my eyeliner because I use it on my brows and I have sparse brows. So, I would say eyeliner, my concealer, uh, not so much a lipstick, a blush maybe, and what else? Uh, I would have to say a chapstick because just in case you have dry lips, at least that'll help. So eyeliner, concealer, chapstick, blush. That's it. So nothing much more, because you don't, who are you gonna dress up for if you're stuck on an island, right? The idea of putting on makeup is to look good, but I wouldn't go overboard. So that was that answer. And what couldn't you live without? Well, I couldn't live without food, of course, right? So food, water, my iPad, my phone, my dog, my fiance. So those things I would have to say. So what would you do if YouTube shuts down? Well, probably what I was doing before I knew about this stuff. I would probably just be watching more TV or playing games on my laptop. So that there you go, that's my answer. Favorite dessert? Cheesecake. I love cakes. I like cheesecake. I like other types of cakes. I like well, not fruit cake so much. I don't really like that one. What else? Brownies, cookies, cupcakes. So that's my favorite desserts. And oh, and flan. I love flan. That's so good. It's like a creme brulee, but it's really, really good. I think it's a Filipino dessert as well. It's called flan. Okay, and who is your favorite singer? I've got so many favorite singers. I don't know. Huh, I'm thinking. I think I like John Legend. He's pretty good. I like Celine Dion. She's good too. Craig David. I like him. Um, who else? I like, I don't know. Pink is pretty good too. I've got a few of her music. So yeah, there is a lot of singers that I have on my phone that I listen to, but I can't really remember them all. But I don't really have one favorite. I like a lot of different singers. Do you always smile in pictures? Not all the time. Sometimes it's good to look serious, like, you know, like you give a serious kind of look like that. You're like this. Crazy. Okay. Okay, what movies could you watch over and over and still love? Oh, I was mad about, what's it called? Twilight, the first one. I love the first one. I can watch that one over and over again. I just love it. And there's a couple others like Beetlejuice and Drop Dead Fred, Edward Scissorhands. What was that one? Sundays at Tiffany's. That's another one of my favorite. The Equalizer. So there is lots more that I can't really remember now, but I can watch them over and over and still like them even though they get old, you know what I mean? Okay, so what did you want to be when you were a kid? I was always dreaming about being a fashion designer. Like I would just dream up these ideas about these nice little clothes and stuff like that. But I didn't know how to sew. And my mom is pretty good at sewing. I should have learned from her, then I could make my own stuff. But that was always my dream. I would love see clothes, and I love clothes yet still. So yeah, but I think that's a hard business to get into. There's a lot of competition, so that was just a dream then. I don't really, that's not really what I would want to be right now. So, yeah, that has changed. Okay, now dream career. I would love to one day open my own business. Like I would like to sell stuff, like clothing and shoes and purses and accessories, you know, that kind of stuff. Hopefully one day that dream can come true because it's something I would like. My mom used to have a craft shop back home too, and she would sell a lot of different stuff. Like she did these hand painted t-shirts, like she would do the fabric painting around the design and stuff like that. She did lots of children clothing and stuff, and she knew how to do floral arrangements and stuff like that. So she had her own shop, but she sold it when she was moving and stuff. So but I would like to own my own business one day. Um, so yeah, we're at the end of it, guys. I did it. I read them all. I was surprised. Yeah, so that was my question and answer video. I hope I didn't bore anybody to death. Like I did warn you guys, it was gonna be like a long one. Just wasn't sure how long. Um, So yeah, it's fun to come back and do another video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing one tomorrow. We'll see how it goes because I wanna do some stuff in the house. I still have to bake. I wanna bake some brownies. So we'll see how it goes if I've got a lot of free time. So yeah, that was fun, I guess. At least now I don't feel so bad. You guys know what I'm about and where I'm from and stuff like that. Although I'm sorry that this video wasn't the first one I was doing, but I wasn't as brave as I am now to face the camera and talk. So yeah, so that was fun for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I want to thank you guys for subscribing and for watching and liking my videos. If you guys want to ask any questions, please put it in the comments down below. And if I get enough questions, I can do another video on question and answer again sometime. Or if you just want to make a comment about something or tell me what you like to do or anything, that would be greatly appreciated as well. So I hope the weather is good. Today is sunny. Unlike yesterday, that was cloudy. It didn't even rain. But today is the last day for the long weekend, and I know a lot of kids will be going back to school. And I hope you guys are having a good Labor Day if you're in the States or if you're watching and you're in Canada. I hope you guys are having a good day with your family and maybe doing a barbecue. Depends on what the weather is like. I don't have anything planned because I'm all alone out here. That's why I need to make some more friends. Making friends is a very hard thing to do when you're an adult. Don't you agree? It's really, really hard. Because people tend to be so picky as a grown up. As kids, they don't care. They talk to anybody regardless of what you look like, what color you are, and stuff like that. But as an adult, it's really, really different. But like I said, I just met that person and she gave me the idea, and I'm thankful for that. She's not a YouTuber, so I don't even know. She'll probably watch this video and probably, I don't know. I don't think she likes YouTube. I think she was saying that she watched a couple videos, like sometimes they have movies on there, and she thought she picked up a virus from it, so she didn't want to use it anymore. But I'm glad she gave me this idea. She can actually watch it from my laptop or iPad or whatever. I can show her what it looked like and stuff. So, guys, I hope you're having a good, wonderful day. And I'll be seeing you back here. I don't know if maybe tomorrow, we'll see. It'll be a surprise, I guess, because I don't even know when I'll be back. So thank you guys for watching, and please hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave your comments and questions if you've got any. And it was nice talking to you guys. Take care, guys. Bye.